In 26, let's find the center and the radius of this circle right here. Now, to start with, I know the general formula for the equation of a circle. It goes like this, right? It's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Now, this h and this k, these are the coordinates of the center. So the circle is centered here at hk. Now in our case, we've got x squared plus y squared equals 25. There is no, right, what have we got here? We've got just x. So our h must be a 0, right? I mean, x minus 0 is just x, and that's what we have is just x squared. So I have to read this in here. I have to make this form fit this form right here. So can you make this form fit right here? X squared, well, there must be something here, and it turns out it's a 0, right? If you put a 0 there, you just get x squared. And then plus, same thing for the y. Y minus 0 squared is equal to 25. Now, here's what I know. This is the h. This is the k. So the center is at 0, 0. And what about this? This is r squared, right? So r squared is 25, so r must be 5. Right, so I got a lot of information here. I know that the center is at 0, 0, and I know that the radius is 5. And if I want to graph it, I can just come over and plot the center. So on my picture over here, there's the center. Okay, now I'm going to go out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll go out 5 units. That's right here. That's the radius. So that's the edge of the circle. And then 5 up. And then 5 to the left. 5 down. Okay, now as best you can, pass a smooth curve. Well, as best you can. All right, circle looks something like that. We've got a circle here. X squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 36. So what we're going to do is, first of all, find the center. Then we're going to get the radius, and then we'll graph. All right, so I'm going to start off by writing the general form of a circle. All circles have this form right here. X minus some number squared plus y minus some number k squared is equal to the radius squared. Now these numbers here, h and k, these are the coordinates of the center of the circle. So the circle is at hk, right? So what you have is x minus some number, and that number is the coordinate, the x coordinate of the center. And then you have y minus some number, but that number is the y coordinate of the center. So what I have to do now is I have to make this form look like this form. Now I've already got, look at the y minus 3 is the y minus k, so it's pretty clear here that k matches the 3. All right, so I know that one. I know that k is equal to 3. But what about this x? What about, okay, I've just got x squared. There's no minus in here. There's no x minus something. Well, what could you put in here that would give you x minus something is the same as x squared? So it turns out that this is going to be a 0. So if I put a 0 in here, right, what is x minus 0? That's just x. Okay, so here's what we are then. If I make it match, I'll get x minus 0 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 36. Okay, so here's the center. The center is at 0, 3. Okay, does that make sense? X minus something, that's the something you put in here, and then y minus something, that's the y coordinate, now equals 36. Okay, well, this is what? This is r squared, right? So this number right here is r squared, so r squared is 36, so r must be 5. So the radius is 5. Now let's graph this. So I'm going to start by plotting the center. The center is at 0, 3. So there's my center. My pen's right on it. 0, 3 is right here. right? No left or right movement, and up 3. Now the radius is 5. No, it's not. Where am I getting 5, for Pete's sakes? Okay, come on. What's the square root of 36? 6. All right, now we're going. All right, so my radius is 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out to this center, and I'm going to go out 6 units, 6 units, 6 units, and 6 units. Okay, that's the plan. So let's start at the center. I'm going to go out 6 to the right. So I've got my pin right there. And then I'll go 6 units up. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 3 plus 6 is 9. And now 6 to the left, that's going to put us over here at negative 6. Right there. And then 6 down. I'm up 3, so if I lose 6, I'm down to negative 3. Okay, so those are the points on the circle. Now, as best you can, draw a smooth curve through these points. And there is our circle. Now what we want to do is we want to find the equation of this circle and express it in standard form. Now, standard form, first of all, is this form right here. Quantity x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where that h and k, those are the coordinates of the center of the circle. So the center of the circle is at h and k. And this number r, all right, just r itself, all right, the square root of r squared is r, and that's equal to the radius. So let's start by getting the center, right? Let's get our h and k. So let's get the center of this circle. So follow it down. Where's the center? It looks like the center is right there. So where is that? That looks like, oh, everything's in 5s. So we're to the right 5, down 20. All right, so it looks like the center is to the right 5, down 20. And then what's the radius? The radius is going to be the square root of whatever. Okay, well, actually, we can just count it, right? What is this? They're in 5, so what do we get? 5, 10. All right, so we're at 5, 10. So it looks like the radius is 10. All right, radius is 10 units. So we're almost there. We can get the center if we just put these numbers right in for h and right in for k. So let's do that. I'm going to substitute 5 for h, negative 20 for k, and 10 for r. So we will have x minus h, but the h is the 5, squared, plus y minus k, but the k is negative 20, so we'll have to clean that up, squared equals 10 squared. All right, so I'll do it up here on the right. So here's what we're left with. X minus 5 squared plus y plus 20 squared. This is all equal to 100, and that is the equation of that circle that you see pictured there.